What's going on, everybody? This is Al from PlaybookGamer.com, and in the last Dynasty video, we took on Akron in the big-time matchup for us in terms of storyline, and we ended up getting the really big win, 42-16. It wasn't really close. Once we head into the second half, we really put on the steam after that, and we just played clean football. We didn't turn the ball over hardly. They turned the ball over quite a bit. A lot of it was interceptions and such. I'm here to tell you our Tampa 2 defense is really flying at the moment. And Gardner had a good game. He had 16 carries for 161 yards, but he didn't get the ball nowhere near enough. He should have had at least 25 plus touches, but they decided to throw a whole lot more than I expected from having the best running back in the country, but that's on them. Either way, huge win for us. We're 3-0, and today we're going to play our first conference game of the season against C- overall UConn. They're 1-2. They're not having a good season so far. Looks like the only thing they're really good at is their pass defense. We're going to put that to the test today, but the rest of it looks really bad. But I'm really excited to get into the Big East. This is one of the reasons why I chose Syracuse. I really haven't done a full Dynasty in the Big East ever in this game, and I've been playing this game since the beginning, so this should be a lot of fun. Hopefully we could take care of business today. Now, before we take on UConn, let's go to recruiting. Since the beginning, we've been going after 3 guys: this tight end, a free safety, and the defensive tackle. And I'm just going to test a few things because we are going to add some points to this right tackle. But let's start off the very top first. Tight end Brandon Sanders, he is coming to visit for the next game against West Virginia. Positive pitch, we're in good shape there. Let's look at this free safety. He is also coming to the West Virginia game. We're in great shape here. Positive pitch, great shape. And then the defensive tackle, Brett Larson, number 1 on his list, coming for the West Virginia game. It's the same thing. We just don't know what he's into. So we're so well ahead of our competition for all 3 of those guys that I decided to drop a few points off of each of those players and dump the rest of it to another player. Just if we can add another great body, I'm all for it. So it looks like this 4-star tackle still has his top 8 listed there. We'll see if 15% of our points is good enough to get it into his top 5. If it is, it's no big deal. We'll just dump our points back to our remaining 3 guys. But the sooner we can get some of these guys to commit, the better. And from there, we can look at focusing on the other players at like this right tackle or possibly this wide receiver. Look at this. I'm still tied for first for this wide receiver. And I haven't put any points into him whatsoever. So I think we'd have a really good chance of getting this kid. Look, we even know that there's a lot of things he's not into, so we could really narrow down that positive pitch wherever that may be. So it's just, again, a good situation to be in, but we need to get some commitments first. And that'll happen in the next video, hopefully. All right, let's enter the game. Let's look at some uniforms. This is their default home uniform. They have an all blue one. That would be cool if they did. Alternate, there it is. I like that look a whole lot better than the white pants. I think we may go with that. And we don't have an alternate road uniform, so we'll just stick with our default. Take care of business today. It looks like they got some players hurt. They got a quarterback out and a corner. We got our top guard, our top offensive lineman is out for, I think this is the last game he's out for, maybe another one. And we got, of course, our best defensive end has been out for a while. He'll be back later on in the season. Looks like we got a heavy rain game. Interesting. I'm curious to see how our passing attack will handle in this type of weather. Northeastern weather. This is what we're getting today. Rain. At least there's no harsh winds. That's a positive. Big East standings, there we go. We're officially in here. We can finally start playing some conference games. Good looking uniforms there. I've never done a UConn Dynasty. Of course, I just said earlier we haven't done a Big East Dynasty, but UConn would be a tough challenge. There is Big Watson, Eric Watson. He has had a really good start to the season. Not a single interception. I'm here to tell you, when you don't turn the ball over, you got a chance to win ball games. And if your defense can force turnovers, that just amplifies things. So they're going to pick us to win. Let's go to the coin toss. I want it, and I want the ball to start a second half. That is an interesting, if you look at the back of the UConn's uniform, see, I don't use any of the next textures, but I'm going to show you something here in a minute. But let's go look at their roster first. So we got lucky here. Their starting quarterback and impact player is out. Little downside, though, is the backup can run a little bit. We'll see if he actually does some of that. They don't have any impact halfbacks. That's good. Just a bunch of really average to below average guys. Not much speed there anyways. I think they're a spread offense. I could be dead wrong. I mean, they got some fullbacks here, so maybe they're just a balanced team. Wide receiver, nothing here. I mean, just nothing to get excited about. Tight end, not bad. Would love to have this kid. 82 overall, 76 speed, 70 catch. Humongous. Look at their offensive line, 80, 74, 68, 74, 78. Just average for the conference, I guess. You look at their defense, I think they are a 3-4 team. I could be wrong. We'll find out here shortly. 74 and 76 on the edge. As small as this kid is, makes me think that they're not 3-4, but he is a brand new kid. You got to remember, we're in the year 2009. We're like in the 5th year of this dynasty. So who knows? But defensive tackle, 80, 76, 70, just okay. Linebackers, 62, 72. They got some linebackers, but that doesn't mean they're going to run a 3-4. 74 at right. Corner. Oh, this is the worst look. So they got 2 impact players out. What do you do with that? Just bad luck on their end. It just, I feel bad for them, honestly. So we don't have to worry about that, guys. So 74, 74, 65. Well, no wonder they've lost a couple games already. Free safety, not very fast, just 76 overall with 84 speed. And a really terrible strong safety, true freshman. Terrible kicker, terrible punter, just terrible all across the board. I think there are FCS schools better than what we're seeing here today. So we have to win. There's no excuse. We just need to be on the right side of the turnover battle. Let's see if we can get a good stop here. Going to get it around the 35. I don't know what they're going to run, honestly. I'm going to go... Are they going to go balanced? They don't have any impact guys out there, so I don't know really what to expect. Looks like I'm defending the fullback. Intercept that. He threw that awful quick for whatever reason. Okay, so, go back. Okay, we'll go back and look right here. So you notice, I don't know what the deal is here. I don't know why their names are blue. It's just really weird looking right there. Again, I don't have any textures on here anymore. So I didn't know that even existed for that team. Either way, that looks really bad. That makes me not ever want to do a Connecticut Dynasty. But you can barely see it from there. With those home uniforms. Maybe that's an alternate glitch. I didn't think about that. Oh, he's wide. That was my fault. I'm glad he dropped it. 3rd and 10. We'll do cover 2 from nickel. Do something like this. I'm not too worried about the quarterback running around just yet until he does, if that makes sense. That's a good throw. Wow, great throw. Hit that cover 2 spot. Little wheel route. A strong safety couldn't get over there in time. We'll go back to just zone from 4-3. Looks like they're going with a bigger set with the tight ends. Can't get around the block. And just like that, a humongous 20-yard run. So they're moving the ball pretty easily. I'm going to do a zone blitz. Is this a good idea against this dual threat guy? I don't know. Probably not, but we'll see. We're going to flip that. I'm going to do something like this. We'll do an under front and have 2 edge guys coming. He drew. Actually, I guess that was a bad pass. 2nd and 10. We'll go back to soft zone. I'm going to do an over front. Don't run up the middle. Play action. There we go. So he went for it, and my middle linebacker's hurt. Gee whiz. And we don't have any help there. It's a shoulder injury. Oh my gosh. What do you do? We'll go soft zone. Yeah, we'll just go cover 2. Of course, we go cover 2 pretty much on every play. Do something like this. Intercept that somebody. Thank the Lord he caught it out of bounds. So we're going to force the field goal. That's going to be what? Yes, you can have the field goal. Man, I hope our middle linebacker isn't severely hurt. Like, he's our most important position in our defense. He's the one that I'm controlling the entire time. Miss it, miss it, miss it, miss it. Oh, he shanked it. Nice. Good. So we're on the 20-yard line. We're on the right hash. Let's just go Y stick. Let's stay it. So Stelznick is just out for the game. That could be much worse. So they're going zone. Let's see. We'll just go to the halfback. Terrible throw. Good job, quarterback. Terrible throw. Let's go screen. Looks like I'm going to go to somebody on the left. Just depending on what that safety does. Cover one. And a drop. Now you say, well, I want guys who can catch the ball. So we're going to try slot wheels. We're going zone. This will be interesting. Ooh, good catch. Shoo, just enough. So they called something weird. It was a zone. No, just basic cover two, but I felt the blitz coming from this guy, so I just kind of tilted over to the left a little bit. I'm just waiting for my post right to get open. I threw it as hard as I could. I threw it a little too late, honestly, but I'm glad he came back for it. Threw it right in that window to get a first down. Nice. So let's just stay in this formation. I called the wrong play, but that's all right. We're going PA flood. Do something like this. Bad throw. Had to come back for it. Lost yardage. Lost 2 yards on that one. That was just awful. I want to do PE read. Looks like they're going man nickel. So they are a 4-3 team, I guess. I'm going to hand the ball off on this one. I think we're better off doing that. Just get up the field. Get a first down with Martin. Good to see him get a touch. Let's stay in this formation. Let's do quick slants. Go in zone. I'll either hit the slant over the middle or we'll probably go to green. I'd love to hit the slant over the middle. Right there, something like that. Get a first down. Nice. Just a hole over above my center. Just wait for him to get open. First down, good throw. Now we're where? We are on the 26. Let's go curls. Go in zone. I'll either go to green or Bennett. This if we go to the flat. Almost get the first down. It'll be close. First and 10. Nice. So we're on the 16. I'm going to try. We'll see if this works or not. We're going to go smash. And they're going man. I'm going to try to hit one of these flag routes, depending on who's on who. Cover one. Can I get it? Nice. Touchdown. Nice. Cover one beater. Go back and look at this. Went man. We got a flag. We got a smash concept on either side. But I got a flag in the slot and a flag on the slot right here. And I'm just reading the safeties. I noticed right here they went cover one man, and look how close this safety is to this guy. And this is the middle of the field, so this is where he kind of wants to stay. So he's going to be farther away from this guy, which is why I threw it to him. So just a good throw, just a basic press of the button, just in time to where the other corner couldn't get over there, thankfully. And we was able to get our first touchdown of the day. I wonder if I can get a good thumbnail. Something like this will be good. Let me go ahead and get that while I'm here. Nice. Good start. So we called 8 different concepts right there just on the first drive, and that was just off of one formation. Now we could do some gun empty. Those have been our 2 main formations this season because that's where our best personnel is at. That'll change next season just depending on where our best players are located. Especially if we get that tight end coming in, that 4-star kid. We're going to go back to do some gun normal and maybe some gun ace. Gun wing tight end. But that's for next season. Great start. I love that offensive drive. Again, got to call a bunch of different things there. So now we're going to go back on defense. Let's stick with zone. So I don't know. Hopefully Townsend can just handle it today. He's just not as good as Selznick. I'll try my best with him. Play action. I got to stay in the middle of the field. I can already tell he's just nowhere near as fast. 2nd and 9. Not much on that one. Let's go man. I think they're going to run it. That's one thing we've been very fortunate with. Haven't had to deal with big-time running backs, except for one, and he didn't have to do all that much, thankfully. Good stop there, 3rd and 8. I'm going to do basic zone from 4-3 since it looks like they're going with a bigger set themselves. Yep, gun ace. Nope, gun ace twins. I got the deep middle, or the middle more or less. Went with a P. Reed. Nice. Coverage sack right there. I guess nobody was open, and we was able to get one of our defensive ends to come through. I think our right defensive end, or technically our left. I'm just defending the middle of the field. I saw a post route right there, and I'm going to cover it. By the end, I guess nobody was open. So our Tampa 2 is rocking and rolling. I'm waiting for that to get tested with a really good passing team. We haven't seen that yet either. We haven't really faced anybody super great yet. Other than I thought Akron was going to be excellent, but they weren't. Indiana was a no-show. Let's take a chance here. Nowhere to go there. All right, let's go gun empty. Let's see what we got here. Pivot. Let's do pivot. All right, I'm going to try a possible rollout as long as I don't feel much heat. Let's see. Watch out. Get that. Nice. Great throw, Watson. They went zone cover 2. That's my cover 2 zone beater, just a little rollout. Thread the needle. So, good play there. Let's stay here. Let's try. Let's do Y screen. We're going to bounce this over to Martin. Cut up field. Just get whatever yards you can. Pick up 4 or 5. They blitzed on that one. They actually done a good job there. We got 4. Speed, slot screen, cross seams. Let's do slot outs. They're going 4-3 against our empty set. You do that. We'll go to somebody on the left. We just have more grass to play with. Get that to green. That makes it what? 3rd and 3? I think I may go P. Reed because I want Martin to have a good chance of touching this. And we're going to just hand the ball off to him. I think that's a good idea from the looks of things. Yep, I was smart. So at this point, I'm going to go back to smash. I love hitting that flag route. Let's do it from empty this time. Yes, let's do it from empty. Back to man they go. So we're going to just read the safeties. I'm going to try to hit one of the flag routes. More than likely green, unless they go cover 0. Cover 1. So close. Good try. Let's stay in empty. Let's try cross seams. I'll either go to Meyer or Bennett on this one. I wonder if I can motion him up. No, I can't. Okay, just making sure. He's not open. He's open, though. Oh, I think he got stuck on somebody. So my crossing route, I think he got stuck on somebody. He got stuck on the linebacker. You see right here? That's a problem. He got stuck on the linebacker. Well, no wonder. There was a hole over the middle, too. So it's 3rd and 10. I'm going to go deep outs. This should be interesting. We'll go to somebody over the middle. Oh! Slightly overthrew it. You go back and look at this. Great throw. I thought it was a good enough throw. But he just slightly overthrew it. Oh my gosh. Good attempt by Green, but just not enough. We'll kick the field goal. That's fine. I think I can make this. We don't have any harsh wind. It's just up to me to point this in the right direction. Something like this. I think it'll go through. Good job. Well, I wanted a touchdown, but we'll take the field goal. So that was another drive where we called about 8 different plays there, which is different than what we more or less called in the first drive. So you've already seen like 15 different plays, which is a breath of fresh air from what I was doing with Akron. I'm going to do a zone blitz. I'm not too worried about this quarterback running around much anymore. He done it once, but let's do something like this. We'll send edge rushers off the edge. Play action. I tried to get my hand up, and I was just in the wrong spot. So that's the downside of running Tampa 2. If you don't do your job, they're going to get a first down with plays like that. Let's do another zone blitz. We'll do a lightning 2.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 42. The Huskies.
We'll do something like this. Nice. Nice. Wasn't expecting that. So you go back and look at this. We shifted. So what I'm doing here is whenever they got a hanging tight end, I want my shift away from their strength. So this is an underfront. That way it has a good chance of this defensive end coming free. I also got a blitzer coming over here. So I got 2 edge rushers more or less off the outside. Hopefully it just forces the quarterback to make a quick throw, and that's what happened. And they ran a little stick route, and I was sitting right there on it and was able to get the interception. Nice. So we are on the left hash. I'm going to go back to empty. We're going to call switch smash. I know it's in here somewhere. There it is. They're going zone. I would love to hit Abney over the on the deep middle. Cover 2. Slightly overthrew it again. They went cover 2 again. A lot of cover 2 today between both teams. But he just slightly overthrew it. So that makes it what? 2nd and 10. Let's go back to gun spread. Let's go screen. Let's do something simple. We got to get him back in rhythm. Looks like I'm going to go to somebody on the right. Cover 1. Ooh, another bad throw. And we got another offensive lineman hurt. What do you do? Offensive linemen usually don't get hurt in this game often. End of the first quarter. It went fine. We're up 10-0. The problem is we're getting players hurt. I'm going to go deep attack. Go in zone. I'll either go to Green or Martin. Nope. That's intercepted. That was all kinds of terrible. They've done a weird cover 3. I just did not expect that. I should have went to my post right there and I missed it. And I could have went to Martin. I just goofed up on that play. That was all my fault. So where are we? We're on the 41. I'm going to punt this thing. Our defense is playing really well. So let's see if I can get this in a corner, or at least... Oh, terrible kick. Oh, this is awful. And he muffed it. He didn't go for a fair catch. You idiot. Look, he didn't go for the fair catch. So I just bumped into him. And he just dropped it all together. Look at that. Oh. So we got a gift there. All right, let's go P.E. Reed. They're blitzing both inside guys. We're going to try to go to Abney over the top if I can get the playoff in time. Oh, it's out of bounds. Dang it. Oh, I got it in. Nice. 6 points. I for sure thought that was going out of bounds. Great throw. Right in the back of the end zone. Go back and look at this. So I noticed, you can go back and watch it later, they had, these 2 guys were sliding to their spots, and the rest of them were going man, so I knew these guys were blitzing, which more than likely means they're going cover 0. So I'm going to my go route, and I got the ball off just in time. Right in the back of the end zone. Really tough throw. Really tough catch. Ended up being a great play all around. We can do something. That's... I really don't like the back of that the back of the jersey there with the UConn uniform, but that's all right. We'll take that thumbnail anyway. 16-0. We'll kick an extra point. So this is going as expected. This is probably going to be the worst team we'll face all season, unless there's just like another really bad team in the conference, which is very possible. Again, that's the only downside to me going to Syracuse was the Big East isn't like super loaded. I think they had like 1 ranked team going in. I was real close to going with Baylor because that would have been like a much harder challenge because the Big 12 South is just absolutely brutal. So that's coming back. Maybe I could do that in the next Dynasty. We'll definitely accept that. Now they're going to get it at the, what, 5-yard line. I'm going to do another zone blitz. We'll do her under front. We'll do this. Intercept that. McPherson. Ah. My best player on defense just goofed up on it. He just sat there and looked at us. So that's a 90. They broke the record. Well, it looks like Arizona. Was that from my Arizona Dynasty? I think it was. So my best player just he went for the interception, just whiffed it. Should have went for the SWAT instead. So that gets him on the scoreboard. That's how you get a quick 100 yards passing. That's all it takes. They just went deep, and they had time to throw. Nobody up front was able to get to the guy, and I sent 5 dudes. I sent our 4 linemen and a blitzer, and just nobody was able to get through there. So let's get on offense and try to get the touchdown back. Middle of the field, I'm going to let that one go. This gives me a chance to maybe do some gun tight. I like doing that in the middle of the field. What I'm going to do is here, and we're going to go wide receiver corners. And they're going zone. I'm going to try to do a rollout to the left, if they'll let me. Let's see. Not feeling a whole lot of heat, and they're going cover 3. Oh, that's intercepted. Shoot. God, that was awful. That should have been pick 6 right there. Very fortunate nothing bad happened on that one. Let's stay here, though. Let's go halfback screen. Oh, that was so bad. They went with a cover 3, and that just kind of messed me up. I should have went over to my halfback on that one. We're going to go to him this time. To get whatever yards we can get. I just barely get 4, so that makes it, what, 3rd and 6? We can try deep attack again. They're going man. I'm hoping I can hit green on the left. But they're going... They went with a cover 0. Make that catch. Nice. Nice. So the deep ball's working for both teams at the moment. They went with that weird cover 1 where you go back and look at this. Look at both safeties. They come down. I'm thinking, oh, it's cover 1. Nope. This linebacker's sneaking out to a cover 1 shell. That's a play that I designed. So it messed me up over here. But I knew I had a one-on-one situation with my go route over here. So great throw. Good job by Abney getting over the top. And now we're on the move. Let's go Y corner. We haven't called this yet. We're going zone. I wonder if I can hit Abney over the middle. Nope, ain't going to happen. Had to get that one off quick. Both my tackles got destroyed. Just got beat badly. We got yards out of it, though, so that makes it what? We're on the 9. I'm going to go empty. I got a screen I have one to call. Not this one. I'm going to call slot screen. We're going zone. We'll go to Bennett. Just get a block. Just nobody blocked there. That was just a weird setup there. So that makes it, what, 3rd and something? 3rd and 8. I'm going to try a smash again. And they're going zone. What I'll probably do is either go to Martin or Abney.
Syracuse comes out in the shotgun. Lets it fly.
He got stuck. And we got a player hurt. Another player down. Bless their hearts. That may change my mind a little bit on going. I don't know. We'll figure that out. I got enough bodies at wide receiver to stick with what I'm doing. But still, it's a problem. We're not deep enough to have all these injuries. Good kick out. So my kicking's strong at least. I just wish we would get touchdowns instead of these field goals. 20-17. We'll get back on defense and try to play better. I feel like UConn is throwing the ball way more than passing, so we'll just stick with our zone, try to force him to make quick throws, bad mistakes, and Somebody get a tackle. Another decent return. I'm going to try another zone blitz to see if it'll force him to throw quick. Let's do this. Oh, almost picked off. They went with a halfback pass play. Let's go just soft zone on this one. So Abney's out for the game. We're getting all these injuries, but they're just not humongous injuries at least. Intercept that. Good stop there. That makes it what, 3rd and long? 3rd and 10. We'll just stay in the same play. Get some speed out there. Feel like we're going to need it. Do something like this. So now I got my 3rd string middle linebacker. Somebody get to him. That's just a weird play all around. So who was open? Nobody was, I guess. I'm defending the little in route. So I knew my linebacker buddy was going to take over that spot right there. So then I back up and defend the post. So that's the responsibilities you have as playing middle linebacker. Sometimes you got to defend 2 guys at once. And then we was able to get to him. Almost got the sack. So that's a really good stop. Maybe we can get a decent return. So with Abney out, that puts in one of our freshmen in there, in that spot. Actually, it moves everybody up one technically, because Abney's technically our number 2 guy.
Williams gets it off.
I'm going to fair catch that one. We're not going to get much out of that. Middle of the field, kind of, sort of. Let's try Y screen. I'm trying to think of ways just to give it to Martin. He hasn't got to touch the ball a whole lot today. We're going to go to him here. Good block right there. That's what you want. That's how you do it right there. You get the block from that Z receiver by Bennett. Notice right there, just to get a good block right there, and then all of that grass to work with. So 1st down. I want to try. Where's it at? Let's do switch smashing in. Or going man. I'd love for them to go cover 0. I'd love to hit that wheel route to green. Let's see what those safeties do. Cover 2. We'll go to the freshman. And he drops it. Looked like a decent throw. 2nd and 10. Let's go P. Reed. Let's get Martin back in this thing. They're going zone dime. I think I may hand the ball off. Almost get the 1st down. Not a bad play. That makes it what? 3rd and 2. I'm going to go. We haven't called this play yet. Wide receiver under. They're going man. Pretty much any of the 4 receivers I can go to. But let's see what happens. Cover 1. Good catch. Green. 1st down. I had several options there. Let's just stay here and call. Quick slants, Y corner. Let's go Y stick. Let's flip it. Got plenty of time. We'll go to probably either green or had to go to my halfback there. High snap. Threw off my entire rhythm, and I was fixing to get sacked, so I had to get the ball off kind of quickly there. That makes it what? 2nd and 8? Let's go slot seams. I'm going to flip it. They're going zone. I don't have many options here other than Martin, which that's fine. Just get face mask. Thank you. Tack that on. That should be another 1st down. Ooh, a 15-yarder. We'll accept that. So we're on to 13. I'm going to try a corner route, but we're going to try a different one. We're going to go with corner strike. We're going to try to go to one of our outside corners, depending on what the safeties do. Like, Meyer hasn't got to touch the ball a lot today. I could go to Harley. He could be wide open. But I'm going to do this instead. Something like this. The corner route, baby. 2 touchdowns. One with the flag, one with the corner. Same premise. Go back and look, exact same thing. One high safety, throw it away from the safety. In this case, I'm going to the corner on the left. Boom. Nice. That could be a good thumbnail too. Let me go and get that. Right in the back of the end zone, something like this. Could be a good one. Something like, I don't know, I'm trying to get his face in there. Something like that would be pretty good, maybe. I don't know. Get something like that. I'll go ahead and get this one. I'll make my mind later which one I'll go with. Awesome. Nice. I love hitting those corner routes. They're fun. A little different. A little tougher than some other routes. But they're way fun to use when you're around the red zone area. So we've got 2 touchdowns off of them. So a minute to go. Let's get through this. Get to the locker room, regroup, and get the ball started the third. So hopefully you're learning from a lot of these plays. I mean, a lot of these plays work about the same way. They're just different routes. But at least you get to see how you can use different routes and how to use them against certain coverages and such. Makes the game a lot of fun. Let's go soft zone from nickel. We'll do something like this. There we go. Somebody get him. Sack. Nice. Evans got to him. I didn't even have to do a spy or anything on that one. They may just try to go to the locker room here. And if they do that, that's fine. But we'll see what they do on this play first. I may call timeout after this one. I think they'll just run the ball. Nope, they're going to pass it. Nice. I think he lost yardage. 3rd and 11. Got a few. Man. Let's go nickel. Cover 2. They're going gun ace twins. So my 3rd string middle linebacker's in there now. Because Townsend, I guess he's just too gassed. I whiffed on that one. My bad. Again, you got to play smart right there, and I just didn't do a good job covering. So now they got a 1st down. So maybe he goes in there when it's nickel and Townsend has to play another linebacker position. I don't know. It's weird. So maybe I need to stay in the 4-3 more. Wide open there. Good throw. I just whiffed on that one. So they're moving right down the field. When they got time to throw, their quarterback can make the throws. My corner goofed up on that one. Let's see what they go with here. We're in our base format, brace play, so I'm not too worried about that. Intercept that. Good stop by my strong safety. 2nd and 10. We'll do a zone blitz. We'll do something like this. They go play action, the defensive end can come free. Oh, good job, Al. Coming right, look at me coming right through that B gap. Boom, nice. Love it. Good job. That makes it, what, 3rd and 9. Ooh, they're going for the same thing. Oh, dang it. They're going to get a touchdown anyways. Well, I swear. I should have called a timeout. I could have swore they was going to catch us off sides, but nope, they didn't need it. They just shoved it right down our throats on that one. So I wasn't expecting that, so now we're just back to a 2-score lead. 22 seconds to go. I got 3 timeouts. I can try to get down the field. Maybe get close enough to do a Hail Mary situation. We can try that. The key for us is just don't turn the ball over and keep scoring. I think we're going to be fine. But give it up for UConn. Their offense already looks better than what we saw against Indiana and Akron. Middle of the field. Just nowhere to go. Just don't. Okay. 19 seconds. We can try. Where's it at? Wrong formation. There we go. I thought that looked kind of weird. Let's go deep outs. They're going zone. Cover 3. Chew, he caught that somehow. True freshman caught that. Great play by Harley. Good throw. They went with a cover 3 that just kind of messed me up there. I need to get my halfback involved as well. So let's go deep attack. And they're going man. Let's see what they do here. Cover 1. Face mask. Thank you. We'll take it. We're going to accept that. I got to call another timeout. I think the clock keeps running when that happens. So we go offensive line. I'm going to go slot wheels. And we're going to see if we can get closer before we can figure out what to do on the next play. So they're going man. Cover 1. Oh, I got hit when I threw it. Oh, dropped it. Dang it. I saw the wheel route on the left side get open. Look right here. Look how that was an opportunity right there, and it just got hit. So we're going to do Hail Mary. Since there's 4 seconds left. Let's go Hail Mary. We're going to go with the... I got to call a timeout. Preston is out. Preston Martin is out for whatever reason. So let's go back. Let's go offensive line. Hail Mary. It should be right here. That should be in white. Maybe it doesn't do that for Hail Mary. That's weird. All right, let me just try it anyways. Okay, he's in there. All right, I thought that was weird. Maybe it doesn't highlight the impact guys on that play. Go back. Somebody make a play. I figured I'd go to my best player on that one. All right. End of the first half, we're up 13, but they're keeping things interesting. They're scoring points on us. Look at that. They got 222 yards of offense. Our defense kind of struggled that, especially in that second quarter. Now, we're throwing the ball really well, but they're not doing too bad either. We're actually running the ball better than they are. We got a couple sacks on them. Both teams are converting the third down. See, that's another key. But they got 2 turnovers. Imagine if they didn't have the turnovers. We probably have a tie game right now. Interesting. Individual stats. So 21 of 33. So I'm on the verge of throwing over 60 times in this game. 3 touchdowns, no interceptions. Watson's playing great. Running the ball, we are keeping that efficient. We run when we need to. But here's where the butter is... well, that just sounded all bad altogether. Anyway, but this is where the rubber meets the road for us in terms of passing. Martin, 6 receptions, 31 yards. So we got 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Look at that. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 on the receptions. You look at the yards. It's a really sharing of the wealth. Nobody's really doing anything crazy. We got 3 different guys with touchdowns. That's pretty cool to see. True, even balanced passing, to say the least. Let's go to defense. You look at tackles, Townsend and McAfee. I hate that McAfee or Stesnick is out for the game, but what do you do there? Tackles for loss. Evans has got a couple. He's got those 2 sacks, and we got 1 interception by me, the middle linebacker. So what we got to do here, we got to get on offense. We got to get some points on the board, and then we got to figure out what to do on defense. We're kind of struggling there. I actually need to go back while we're here. Let me go to stats and scores. I want to go to box score. So just a high-scoring second quarter. Look at that. No defense whatsoever in that one. Let's see if we can play better in the third. Just nobody's blocking for me. So we're on the left hash. I'm going to go back here. We're going to P. Reed. They're blitzing that right nickel. Does that mean cover? It doesn't matter. We're going to run the ball. We got the numbers for it, so let's just do it. Get a first down with Martin. Made a simple decision there. Let's do quick slants. 4-3 man. I'm definitely going to do a little motion here. We're going to get Preston open a little bit more. Wide open. That's what we're needing right there. First down to him. We can stay in this formation. Let's go screen. Looks like we're going to go right back to him. He's going to get it 3 times in a row, which is pretty cool. And I think they're blitzing. I'm going to bring in an extra blocker. Nobody really blocked for me there. So that's going to get, what, 4 yards? Second, barely 2 yards. Let's try stick. Here we're going to go to one of the receivers. We'll go to somebody on the outside, more than likely. Cover 1. Oh, that's intercepted. So he got stuck on his defender. He went to the other side. I just wasn't expecting that. So that makes it what, 3rd and 8? Deep attack. Zone. Okay, at least we're going man.
3rd and 8, and this is the 5th play of the current drive. Syracuse
Cover 1.
in the shotgun. Looks, comes across.
Good catch. First down. Barely got it. Barely got it. So let's stay in this formation. Let's see what else we got. Let's do Y corner.
It's 1st and 10. This is the 6th play of this drive.
Man nickel. I think I may go back to my halfback. We're going to bring this guy over.
Sets up with 4 receivers. They'll throw on 1st down.
Not a very good play. Lost yardage. We lost yardage because that's a swing route and not a flare. So I won't do that again. 2nd and 13. Let's go back to P.E. Reed.
2nd and 13.
Man dime. I may just hand the ball off again. They're giving us that look pretty much all day.
The orange with 4 receivers.
Ah, good job by the defensive end.
For a loss on the play. A loss on that one.
3rd and forever. Well, this ain't good. Let's go deep outs.
So another 3rd down upcoming for the
Looks like we'll have to hit Bennett over the middle to see if we can get a 1st down.
Syracuse in a 4-wide set across the
Oh, 1st down, barely. They blitzed off that side too. Notice this corner right here coming through. This gave my post route more time, a little more room to work with. Killer catch. Oh, barely get the 1st. Woo. So let's stay here. Let's try pivot.
It's 1st and 10. This is the 9th play of this drive.
Pivot, I will probably go to somebody on the left on this one. Yeah, let's just do that.
Nickel defense. Watson drops to
Have to go to the outside on that one.
the left. And it
They spied both of their defensive ends. You see right here. So I was going to go to my dig, but they spied. That probably got picked off. We'll stay in this formation. 2nd and 4. Let's do cross seams.
2nd and 4. And this is
I think they're blitzing that nickel. And they're doing that too. Interesting. So who's doing what?
the orange.
Covers.
Wideouts.
Get it. Oh, this ain't good. This ain't good.
And it's incomplete.
That could have been a disaster. Not a good place to do that. Triple coverage. They went cover 0, but just wasn't expecting several guys to meet them at the middle too. So it's 3rd and 4. We'll go back to P. Reed. We're going to let Martin kind of decide this.
Stop them on 3rd down.
I think I may just keep this one.
Throws a lob pass out to the left.
Ah, did not get the 1st. I didn't get it.
3 yards on the play.
I'm going to call the same thing. I'm not going for a field goal.
Our Old Spice red zone
They're going 4-3. This should be interesting.
performance matters the most.
Ooh,
Watson back in the gun.
got a 1st down, just enough. Risky. Oh my gosh.
Another 1st down.
All right. So now he is out. Martin is out, so I don't have to worry about that. I can actually do some true 5 wide now. Let's go slot corners. We're kind of in that area. We're going to hit that corner route, but they're going zone here, so I'm going to go to either Harley or Meyer.
Watson lines up in the
Nope, he's not open. We'll have to go over here. Bad throw. Didn't get much out of that one.
couple of yards at most on that pass.
I'm just waiting for Martin to get back. Let's go stick.
It's 2nd down and 8 to go. And this is
Zone.
the play of the drive.
We'll go to Harley or Green.
Going with the shotgun here. He drops
Nope, he's not open. We'll have to come over here.
short. And it's caught.
Get a 1st touchdown. Nice. Much better throw than that last one. Great drive. It took us forever to get down the field, but we did it. It took up 3 minutes. Just a slow, methodical drive. This will probably be in my film study when I put that all over on PG Plus. Make sure you go check that out. I've got all my ebooks, courses. I got the vault over there. I've been blogging over there as well. A lot of the high-end niche stuff, including doing a little film study. I pretty much pick a couple of drives out of each game and break them down in more detail.
Score is Syracuse 30.
So we really needed that. Separated us a little bit.
May looks ready to kick.
Let's see if our defense can play a little bit better.
Decent kick. Looks to be returnable.
If you can get to the quarterback, you can stop them. But if he's got time to throw, then it's kind of tough with our zone cover 2 or a little Tampa 2. Let's go and call that now. They've been doing a lot of 2 tight end sets today.
They come out with a big set.
They passed way more than they threw or than they ran it. They've been calling that same play all day. But we got to him, though. A sack. Powell got to him, one of our defensive tackles. Nice when you can get sacks without having to blitz. Makes all the difference in the world. I was about to blitz here, but I think they're not going to do play action, and I don't want 5 dudes back there just by themselves. So let's do something like this. Oh, he caught that somehow. What in the world? I think there was like 3 dudes around him. 2 guys. Look at this. Somehow he just... Oh, what do you do? So that makes it, what, 3rd and 6? And we'll just stick with the same play. Let's see if we can get a coverage sack. Well, let's do something like this. Thank the Lord he overshot it. Forced the punt. So we're going to do a double cross. We're going to get the ball back. I'm going to try to get another touchdown in. And maybe seal this thing for good. I just realized they got a lefty punter. That's cool. Somebody get a block on that dude right there. Get up the field. Get up the field, Green. Get up the field, Green. 6 points, Green. Go, Green. Go, Green. He's had a killer game. Good for him. He's had a receiving touchdown, a punt return for a touchdown. That's our first special teams touchdown of the season. He shanked it to one side, and we got the block on the initial gunner. At that point, just get up the field. They didn't have anybody fast enough. Like, that's their slow tight end. He can't catch me. He has no chance there. 40-14. Good deal. I think that's his 2nd touchdown on the day. No, that's his 3rd. No, go back. I got to go back and look at that's his 3rd. Go to individual stats. He has 2 receiving touchdowns. So, yeah, he's got 2 receiving touchdowns and that punt return. So, he's got 3 scores on the day. He deserves the thumbnail, but I don't know if I got him. Yes, I think I got him for one of that back of the corner touchdown. So, he's going to get our thumbnail for the day. Well deserved. Good for him. Somebody get a tackle. Let's go and do a zone blitz. I'll control the middle linebacker. Do something like this. Sack. Somebody came through. I think it was my blitzer. Yes, my blitzer on the right side. Nobody picked him up. Killer defense. This Tampa 2 stuff, I'm here to tell you, it's nasty. Especially if you can get to the quarterback in time. I'm going to do a dog 2. This is another zone cover 2. So now I got a guy who's not even a linebacker. Who's number 37? So this is going to be interesting. This is the first time I called this play. They picked up the blitz pretty quickly. Got a good gain out of us. That makes it, what, 3rd and 6? We'll go nickel. Townsend's back in there. Do something like this. I've got the middle of the field. Halfback direct. Good job, Al. Nice. Good tackle. We'll do another double cross. I'll let my first string in there some more, and then we'll put in the 2nd string. We don't have much of a 2nd string, but we'll put him in. He did. Let's see if we can get another chance at it here. Okay. So this is our last drive for our first string. We got 1 second left. Martin is back in there. Let's go back to wide receiver under. I'm either going to go to Meyer or Martin. Go to Meyer. A little hole over the middle. I love him, that little drag route. 41-14. Let's wrap this bad boy up. What have we called? Let me see. Y corner, quick slant, stick, slot. Let's do curls. They're blitzing both inside guys. Oh, gosh, I can't believe it. I'm going to have Martin just go deep.
He drops back. Looks. He goes downtown.
Can he get it? No, I dropped it. He dropped it. 3rd and 5. We'll do P. Reed. We'll increase our chances that Martin will get it. I may just do something like this. Let's get a first down. Keep the drive alive. We'll stay here. Actually, let's go empty. Cross seams. Let's go back to that Y screen. This time they're going man. We'll just go to somebody on the right. We'll keep that simple. Cover 2. Not the best throw, but he got some yards out of it. That is our other freshman in Bennett. I'm going to try switch smash. For going zone. I may, let's see. I'd love to hit Harley over the middle. He dropped it. I probably should have went to my hitch. That makes it what, 3rd and 5? Let's go stick. And they're blitzing both inside guys. Gosh, I can't believe it. So I may go to my freshman on the right side. I got hit when I threw it. Oh, killer catch. I had to take him over myself to do it. Go back and look at this. So I got hit. They blitzed 2 outsiders. So I took him over and made a killer catch. First down. 1st and 10. Looks like he's about to pass out. Switch. Well, let's do corner strike again.
1st and 10. Ball on the 25.
I'm going to try to go to Meyer if they go cover 1. Cover 2. Interesting. We'll go to Martin instead. Nice. Get across the field. First down. So cover 2. If they go cover 1 or cover 0, I'm going to go to either one of my corner routes. More than likely the one to the grass side, which would be Meyer. But they went cover 2, so my cover 2 beater is my little in route, which happens to be my halfback, which happens to be my best player on offense. And we got a killer gain out of it. Nice. So at this point, we're on the 6. I'm going to go tight. I'm going to go corners. And they're going man nickel. Please go cover 1. I'd love to hit. I may try to hit Meyer. Nope, they're going cover 2. We'll go to the drag. Touchdown. Nice. We're just in another world at the moment. So Watson just broke the record. Oh, we got a player hurt. Another lineman. Well, that's what we... Okay, let's go and just take everybody out. Let's go mass subs. Oh my gosh, killer throw though. Go back and look at this. So they went cover 2, so none of my corner routes are good. I'm going over the middle to the drag, which happens to be, who's 13? That is Charles. He's like a 6, our number 6 receiver. Otherwise, great game. All right. So we got a player hurt. Hopefully it's not serious. We'll kick an extra point. And then we're going to run clock the rest of the way. We're already an hour into this thing, and we still got about 4 minutes to go in the quarter. A lot of starts and stops. That's what happens when you throw the ball a lot.
And now we'll take a look at the Pontiac drive summary.
You got to keep it in perspective, though. We're not turning the ball over, and Connecticut's terrible. Like, they're the worst team we'll face all season. They're C- overall. They just don't have nothing to work with. And their 2 best players are hurt. They're 2 impact guys. It's just the worst combination you can have as a team. So this doesn't surprise me, the result. So another player out for the game. Actually, I need to go and check this. Let's go in-game strategy. Everybody else is fine. Am I right? Game. Yeah, so Johnson, he's the only one that's been out, but the rest of these guys have been out. Look at all that. At least they're just minor injuries. I've got a guy, I don't even know who he is. Play action. Oh, look at, oh, you got to be kidding. Look at this. Gee whiz. What a goofy play. Go back and look at that. Oh, they're going to show a replay. Look at that. Somehow he got like 50 yards on this. Look at that. So that's what happens when you got terrible talent. You get plays like that happen to you. Oh my gosh, what a goofy play. All right, let's go zone blitz.
10. Ball on the 31. The D
Do something like this. Draw. Face mask. Ooh, they didn't call it.
brings him down. 3-yard gain by the running back.
We'll go back to just zone.
Second down and 7 to go.
No blitzing. Let's start to go with a bigger set, I think.
Their defensive front.
Do something like this. Play action.
Carter with the play fake.
Intercept that.
Throw outside.
Green. Go, go. What's he doing out there? We don't have anybody at corner? He's playing corner. And who's number 5? Is he a corner? Newton's probably a corner. But my star receiver of the day, Green, who's got a punt return for a touchdown, 2 receiving touchdowns, also gets an interception. Just goofy. Goofy. What do you do? All right, we're going to go to our 11 personnel formations. Let's go QB wrap. We don't have the receivers. Remember, we got our second string in there now. So it looks pretty bad right there. We can get up the middle. You're going to see some of this once I get that good tight end coming in. And we got a couple freshman tight end now. They're okay. They're nothing special. Let's go corners.
Second and 5 coming up here.
They're going man 5-2. I may go to Bennett on this one.
The defense.
See, Newton is a corner, so we just don't have any depth anywhere. Look at our offensive line. So we just need a lot of bodies. We need to recruit a whole lot better. Let's go ahead and snap that. Ooh, they're going, and we're getting sacked.
And they get the sack.
High snap, messed up everything. I had no chance. So that makes it what? 3rd and forever. We'll go scissors in.
3rd and 14. Ball on their own 40.
We're going man. I'm going to try to hit my deep dig, Harley. We'll bring
They come out in a nickel.
McCutcheon over. This is another fun part of the offense. It just depends on where your talent is at and is where you can use other formations. Go over here. Give our dig route some space.
He's looking. Throws
Get a first down, and he drops it.
ball it in.
And what do you do? All right, so we're going to punt it. Good throw. Right where it needed to be. Good job, Green. My freshman's got to make the catch.
To make the catch. You're one step away from the big leagues, right, Coach? Kurt, you're absolutely right. Great.
And that's another reason why we're going after that tight end so hard. He's got A+ hands. We need that.
They line up to punt this one
I'm going to kick a normal.
May.
Pretty good kick. We need to get to him quickly.
A little juke.
Make a tackle.
Takes it at the 16. And now a slight break in the action as the offense comes out.
So, again, we got... Who's number 13? So, at least Green isn't out there. It's still all kinds of terrible, though. We got a high school team out there right now. Just get through this. Don't get injured.
He's hit and got away. They'll bring him down. The
Second and 6. A little screen to the right. Let's do a zone blitz. Probably not a good idea with as bad as we are.
The D-line shifts
We'll do something like this, though.
back to pass. Throw short.
Ah, good play. I couldn't get to him in time. So that makes it, what, 1st and 10?
Nice catch. Sure was. He displayed some great hands there. Now we're looking
We'll just do zone cover 2. Old Tampa 2, like we always do. I didn't mean to make that rhyme.
Connecticut comes
It would be nice if they just shoot up the rest of this clock and we get out of here. Play action. Nothing over. Not really. A little.
He's looking for his man.
Oh, my gosh. I whiffed it.
At the 40. And
He came back. The bad throw actually led to a good catch.
wow, nice catch.
Way to look it in. Catch
1st and 10.
receiver. These guys are moving the ball.
We'll just stick with the same play. It doesn't really matter at this point. Watson is your MVP of the day. Almost 400 yards, 5 touchdowns. I got to give it to Green, though. I mean, he got an interception, and he doesn't even play defense. He's not supposed to.
Wants to throw.
Good throw. Great throw. Wow.
That last catch puts him over the
So their backup quarterback's doing a number on our defense.
Absolutely, Coach.
Let's go man.
Have a look at our Old Spice red zone numbers. Red zone
Maybe we can stop him from scoring.
the most. They come out
I've got the fullback. Yeah. Too easy. We got a trip on him, though, so I'm going to let that clock roll. Let it do its thing. 18, 17, 16. There we go, and it stops. We'll go man lock. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. They got plenty of time to get it off. And they're not going to. Nice. Well, good for you. So I actually got some respect for UConn. Trying not to score at the last second. All right, 48-14. Good game. We went in there, took care of business. We done what we were supposed to do. Our offense just threw the ball over the place. Got 5 touchdowns out of it. Defense held them in check in the second half. First half was kind of rough. Let's go to stats and scores. So 435 to their 350. Again, they put up some yards on us today. It just wasn't enough. Over 300 yards passing. But we got to them 4 times on the sacks. Our third down conversion was a whole lot better than there was in the second half especially. And they had 3 turnovers. Again, the key to football. Be on the winning side of this. Let's go over to individual stats. Watson, 36 of 52, 384 yards, 5 touchdowns. And the key, no interceptions, although he was close to getting 1. Running the ball, Martin only had to run it 6 times today, got 55 yards out of it, but it's the receiving. He ended up getting 12 touches there. 8 for Bennett, 7 for Green, 4 for Meyer, 3 for Abney, 1 for Charles, 1 for Harley. Everybody got to touch the ball today through the air. You look at the yards, 90, 81, 77, 71, 38, 21. Everybody's sharing the wealth in the passing game. You look at touchdowns. Green, who I thought, again, was our MVP, he had 2 receiving touchdowns. He had, you got Charles, Abney, and Meyer getting touchdowns as well. You go to defense, Johnson and Townsend, our middle linebackers, are leading in tackles. That's me doing all that work right there. Whole lot of fun. Tackles for loss. Evans had a couple. Powell, Johnson had 1 each. Sacks, that's where those went. Those same ones. Interceptions, Green. Again, our wide receiver, he was all over the place today. And Townsend got a touchdown. And you go over to punt return. 1 touchdown, but you know who? Brian Green. All right, let's get out of here. Let's head back home. Let's head up north. We got a big home game coming up. Let's go ahead and simulate the week. We got West Virginia. They're not having a good season. They're 1-3. We got 3 guys coming in to visit. It's our biggest game of the season by far. We have to win it. They run a 3-3-5 and a spread option offense. So if they got any good runners at quarterback, we may be in for a dogfight. But let's go check out the top 25 for the week. Florida won. You got Georgia destroying Arkansas Pine Bluff. Maryland won to Michigan State. Then you have Oklahoma got upset. Good for Ole Miss beating them. I'm tired of Oklahoma winning all the time. Virginia Tech, South Carolina. Virginia won. Penn State over Iowa. Then you got Indiana over Ohio State. Who would have thought that? Then I guess it's not that big of an upset. NC State, Nebraska, Texas A&M, Minnesota, and Florida State over Miami in the game of the week. NC's recruiting. Again, this is a big one. Tight end, we're still in great shape here. His positive pitch, his parents like the fact that our school emphasizes academics. So we're going to go with academics. The right tackle, look at that. All of a sudden, we're now number 1 on his list, and we're barely putting 15% of our points into him. So right there, we're in great shape for him. You look at the free safety. Positive pitch, mentioned that he always wanted to play for you. So that is coach prestige. So we're going to go with that. And now let me look at the right tackle really quick. Oh, yeah, we already looked at that, but we just need a positive pitch from him. Last but not least, defensive tackle. We don't know what he's into. Playing right away, I'm going to go location. I don't know. I'm just taking a chance on that one. Otherwise, we are in killer shape. I think we can get at least 2 commitments. If we win, I think we'll get the commitments at the tight end of the free safety. Then we could bump our points elsewhere. We may not have a chance to go after this wide receiver, but again, that doesn't hurt my feelings too bad because his hands is just a B. I kind of need somebody who can really catch. But if he can hang on for another week, I'll gladly put my points on him. Let's go to Sports Illustrated. Top 25, Florida State, USC, Texas Tech, Nebraska, Virginia Tech, so on and so forth. Are we anywhere close here? No, we're not, but I think we're getting closer. We're probably like in the 40s or 50s, I would say. You go to Heisman Watch, South Carolina quarterback for UTEP, halfback, and a wide receiver. Looks like South Carolina's just having a really good season, and a halfback for Georgia. players of the week. Nationally, quarterback for Hawaii. Good for him. Doing a little run and shoot. Middle linebacker for Louisiana Tech is your defensive player of the week nationally. But I want to go over to the conference, and there he is, Eric Watson. 384 yards, 5 touchdowns, and a middle linebacker for South Florida. Made the conference Big East Conference defensive player of the week, I should say. Conference standings, this is starting to matter a little bit more. We finally got some teams playing each other. Let's go look at our team info screen. So we got a defensive end out. He's going to be out for another month or so. But Watson, 13 touchdowns and not a single interception. That is killer. Martin, still leading in rushing and receiving. And you got defensive leaders, McAfee, Evans, and Fields. And we have West Virginia coming up, and they're, again, 1-3. They got an outside linebacker out. They got a guard out. Looks like their quarterback isn't doing all that much. Looks like Steve Slayton. Okay, he is an impact player. This is Steve Slayton. It has to be. He has to be a senior by now, and he has to be an impact player. So I'd be shocked if he's not an impact guy. But that's who that is. That kid was a stud back in the day. You look at the defensive leaders, just a bunch of random dudes kind of doing their thing. And in the last game, they got beat by Rutgers. So that's who we got coming up. And again, it is our most important game of the season so far because we got 3 guys coming in to visit, prospects. Hopefully we can get their commitments. You look at West Virginia here. They got a little bit more talent than we do. Now, they don't, looks like they haven't been recruiting super strong during this dynasty so far. But they got one of the best rushing attacks in the country. That's worrisome. That tells me they're going to run a lot of speed option. It may be an uphill battle there for us. We'll see. And their defense looks like they got really good passing defense, but we are definitely going to put that to the test. Should be a whole lot of fun. Going to be again, we just got to get the win and see if we can get it done. Go 5-0, maybe get closer to being in the top 25. I don't know how close we are to that, but I'm looking forward to see if we can get our first commitments of this season. Should be cool. All right, guys. I'll talk to you later.